Hello, this is Daniel Raymond, the voice behind Ray's Guide. We've just had a drop of a 3.24.2 Wave 2 PTU, and with this has come the first introduction to people that are buyers or evocati of the Zeus II, both the ES Explorer variant and the Zeus II CL, which is the cargo variant. And so what I'm going to be doing is trying to do a comparison of them. I've spliced together some footage of both, and I'll be jumping between them as we go through this, trying to suss out how come the CL has so much cargo, where that extra space comes from, and what you lose or gain between the CL and the ES variants. The exterior, and thus the back door, is exactly the same. It looks wide enough that most vehicles in the buggy class will fit in easily. Whether vehicles in the, what you might call the rover class, the Ursa, will probably depend upon the headroom. And I can't really, from my experience here, eyeball exactly how it looks like. It may be just a little bit low on the headroom. The first thing you see is that the ES has these two panels that push into the space, and that takes up floor space, and that, of course, reduces cargo space. This one here, you open it up, and it is an engineering space containing a cooler, a power plant, a battery, and some fuses, and it is exactly the same on the CL, except that it does not poke into the space. There's a second one on the left-hand side. It contains engine, jump drives, and a power plant, and a cooler. And again, there is a second bay on the CL that will show has exactly the same components. So the component loadout on both of these is the same. Here we see the CL, and it see the same components. The CL has more cargo. Is that it is deeper by just a meter or two, and it is taller. Also, one thing you will notice that there is a platform at the end, and I think that's part of the reason for the different ceiling heights. As you see, there is a fire extinguisher built in, so they're already preparing this ship. Now, if you look here, this hallway on the ES, it's deeper. It was 3 panels deep, as opposed to on the CL, just 2 panels deep, 1 panel and then the store. So let's go inside the left-hand side, the port side, and it is the bunk room. There is 3 closets, 3 bunks, of which what could be 4 bunks, but only 3 of them are actually bunks, and then a small, very small shower toilet combination here. Now you go to the kitchen, which is on the starboard side, and the ES kitchen is a little bit larger, and you can see it in this space to the right-hand side of the door. It's indented a little further. There's a little bit more floor space and a window that goes with it. As you look at it, you see in the hallway, the ES version, because it's 1 panel wider, has this gun rack. So basically, the ES has a slightly larger kitchen, a window that goes from the hallway into the kitchen, slightly more space, but not much in the bunk room, but no more bunks, and it has a gun rack in the hallway. We then go into further up to the front of the ship, and we have another little engineering area. We have an engineering workstation panel, currently not implemented. To the right, if we open up the panel, we get a cooler a shield generator at the top, and a battery on the bottom. Same on both sides, although it looks like a slightly different shield generator on the ES. And then to the left of the panel, on the ES, another shield generator and battery. And the same thing on the CL. Across from that, see another fire extinguisher, but also they've apparently learned from the complaints about the Mercury Starliner, and there is a second exit here. A little ladder that is perfectly functional to get you in and out of the ship. Here we are back on the outside. There's a panel. It opens up, and you can climb back in. So if you have overfilled the cargo bay, you can still get in and out through this ladder. Or if we go here a little bit further up to the left, we have some suit lockers on the right, and to the left, we have an airlock door. And this is completely identical on both the ES and the CL. We go up to the bridge, and to the left, there is a shield generator and life support, again, same on both the ES and the CL. To the right, we have another set of gun racks, good for defending the ship. And then we have our 3 cockpit chairs. To the left is the remote turret seat. To the right is the co-pilot seat. And straight ahead at the point is the pilot seat. So let's fire up. And whether we're dealing with the CL or the ES, we have a very nice, for the current generation, heads-up display, 2 screens. Compared to some of the other ships I've been looking at, plenty of contrast, nice, bold, bright colors against its background. So let's go to the outside, take some appreciation of the shape of the ship. Very aggressive arrowhead shape, which is typical of the RSI ships that the company is now working on. So this is like from the shape perspective, it's a very miniature size of that we'll be also seeing in the Perseus and other ships, and the capital size ships from RSI. It moves with clarity, and again displays excellent aerodynamics because of its shape. And now the CL, you see it took me a while, so we're now at night over RCorp. And let's just take a minute and appreciate just the beauty of this ship as I zoom around RCorp at night, because there's something I usually talk about at this time in the videos. Oh yes, giving away this thing. Zeus CL, the Zeus II Cargo, the Zippy Zazzy Zaftig Zephyr, and we're just 230 plus or minus subscribers away from meeting the subscriber goal for giving away this to one of our lucky viewers. And then we'll continue on with the second of the giveaways for 20,000 subscribers for the marvelous multiplayer, multi-role mining bed, the Arasta. And I will be sweetening the Arasta deal and looking at further giveaways beyond that. Again, for any of these giveaways, just be a member for automatic entry or subscribe and comment with the secret word. And the secret word for this video is either of the 2 things in the hallway of the ES that are not in the hallway of the CL. Fly safe, keep it real, and I'll see you in the verse. This is Daniel Raymond for Ray's Guide.